wait a minute. Yeah. Close the door on the studio right quick. Let's see. This little escort girl from the Have-Nots. This is mixed-ish. Channel 7. Well, ABC, right? Yeah, ABC. Usually be on the Holmes channel with Have and the Have-Nots. She played the role. Played the role on there as this badass escort. She do anybody, but you got to have that money to play. Her brother, he was a homosexual, and they helped kill this character that kept. He was trying to be some kind of loan shark or some shit, and buried him in this badass condominium backyard, and they ain't never figured it out. Then the cop came there suspicious. Then I think he's on to the shit, so then he just offered his service to the dude. Now the police dude is in love with him. He even quit the force and everything. Now he done got on to another dude. Oh shit. That's the have and the have-nots. The woman, I can't think of her name right now. Brown-skinned woman. It's so cold-blooded. She had 3 children. Well, no, 2. No, 3. Wait, hold up. How does that work? Oh, it's not a brother. He's a brother to her. Somehow, that's kind of the way it is. She's supposed to be their mama. There's a mayor or something. They got money. He's a councilman or something. Deal with the city. So, but her mama was supposed to be like she was a maid or something. I don't know if you want to say that. For like the mayor or whatever of the town or the governor or whatever he's supposed to be. I don't know. Go watch the have and the have-nots, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Somebody they try to kind of put her in a place of which they ain't gonna do it. She's one of a kind. Dwayne Wade's old lady. But I tell you this much. She could definitely pass as a protege of a sort. For sure. She's in that league. What up, boo? See, when you mix this right, you won't get all them accidentals, nicks and cuts. You can just get what you've been basically trying to get going on. Now, if you turn this thing a certain way, where it shows every damn thing, everything, where you can hear every damn lick that's going, every little scratch and whatever, it ain't gonna come out right. Sound like a piece of tin, you know. That's the Chamberlain. I'm playing right there. Let's turn it up a little, taste just a little. Single, single. Every little thing you do makes me smile. You make it worth my while. I don't want to get too serious. I just like having fun. Single. It's the cameo, y'all. So here you go. Let me hip you. Let me hip you right quick. See what I was doing. And I'm just doing, I ain't even really looking. I'm trying to get conditioning, doing a lot of things and let my fingers do what they're supposed to, right? So that's E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, B, R, B, G. So you could do the B, A, G, E. B, G, F sharp, E. You can like real quick. So that would be, remember that 16 notes I was showing y'all? That's that. The 16 note would be at that G. Almost like a ghost note, basically. That's what a 16th note is. A ghost note, you know. You hear that? And that's to the A. And that's like to the A. Do it real quick. it just me or everybody suddenly getting gray hairs on their face? Even the little babies walking around with gray hair. My little cousin. My little cousin. When she was little, she was born with spun gold and her locks was just gray hair all in there. Like, where you get all this gray hair from? You know what? Uncle Nate could not stop the wisdom. Grandma wisdom peeked up. Or it came from her mother, Rhonda. Ronald. Ronald. Got a few more minutes. I'm gonna rock and play around. Some more listen and learn. Some more riffing and fretting. Just a little something. Just me and my bass guitar. Yeah, doing a little something. Let's see. Doing a little something. All right, y'all. I'm gonna vanish for now, but I'll be back as I play on this good guitar, on this good bass guitar, just flicking around, big wigging around, wanking around, just wanking around, and we'll be back. See, I didn't forget where we was at, did you? I bet you did, just a little bit, didn't you? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I didn't forget. This is where we were. Right? On the resting. Right? And where we were, let's just see. Where are we right here now? When we come back now, this is true. I ain't gonna lie to you now. I'm gonna tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, because I did say we gotta get out there and go from on the book, by the book, and try some of this, right? But remember, I said you gotta get familiar with it. You gotta use your tickler and go in there and go to tickling. Dr. Ruth told you women and you guys to go ahead and tickle her. After all, you gotta use toilet paper, hand sanitizer, soap, wash rags. Yeah, you get the idea. So don't be scared to tickle. Use your tigglers, right? But brother, your bars on there, brother. It's what these women be wanting after you quit acting a fool. Here, let me turn this up for you. I don't want to cheat you. Cheat you. Let me flip this around right quick. I don't want to cheat you. Women looking for these men. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I ain't talking bad about you. I just think that hope is so precious.
Structure politicized hope and aimed at that policy at black people. No, I have no faith in that.
I know God exists because I see his creation every day. I see this woman. I see this brother. That's the faith that increases me because I see it. So if you say you are a Christian or Muslim or a Jew or Buddhist, etc., I will know that by your works. You can only tell a tree by the fruit it bears, and you can only tell who or what a person is by what they do.
Wow. People are preaching today. Okay, I want to ask you something that we're asking all of our guests in the kitchen. What was the moment when you knew you were black?
It's a very interesting question because I grew up in majority black spaces. So white people were not present in my space. Right? I also remember being about 3 or 4 years old and playing in the front yard of my grandmother's house in rural Arkansas. And a guy on a motorcycle came into the yard. He was a white man.
Of a nation.
And he was asking for directions. And I remember thinking, wait, so
y'all can get in on this. Let me get you in a little closer.
And that we were on the suffering end of that. Right. And that there were freedoms on the world. And that more white people were receiving of those.
When I knew I was black was different from being aware of my black history. I was raised in African spirituality, but when I knew it, when I saw my older brother getting tossed in the back of a police car, and that's when I
And a
was
different kind of energy.
Oh yeah, and then I was taught by my family right then and there. No, this is how they treat us. And I'm like, why? You black. So I knew at that moment, okay, this is the circumstance right now. I get it, but it won't be this way forever.
Bishop, when was the moment you knew you were black?
When did I not know I was?
Better question.
You know, I grew up also in black spaces. You know, I went to colored school number 9, okay?
Wow.
I wanted a t-shirt, color school.
I'd wear that.
But it really hit home when integration came. And so in the 5th grade, all of a sudden it is here, getting up at 5:30 and 6 a.m. to get on the school bus to go way over town to be immersed in a culture that I did not know. They are telling me who I am. And I, you know, they said, well,
There
you're
you are,
this,
you
you're this, all these names. I said, no,
So
who I
you
am.
know.
You don't know who I am.
My brother's keeping up
So
with the
we
current
wanted to know
events.
what our history
And
was,
just
and we come from
lollygagging
kings
and
queens.
living
So
the
there
life
was
of
never a
Riley
time
up
when
in
I
here.
didn't know.
Okay?
But what happened is you placed in positions where you have to teach other people.
Get
Thank you
in,
all of you for joining
get
me
you
today
some.
so much.
Absolutely.
Don't be scared.
I've been energized.
And we'll be back
Spiritually.
when I come to give y'all these classes
So thank you. Thank you.
on the
welcome.
staff.
Thank you.
4x4, 3x4, 2x4 counts. That's what we're gonna do next time. So you be looking out this weekend. This is what we're gonna be twerking and working on.
Next on Soul of a Nation.
You dig me? We're gonna get to it, baby. Don't worry about it. Then you two can tingling along on your little instrument. Don't worry, no one's gonna be left behind. And if you are, let them go, please, because guess what? There's more time for you to learn. You'll get the attention you need, right? As long as you get it. It don't make no difference who else got it. And they hurry up and we ain't talking about nobody else. We talking about me. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to help you. So when you get in a spot,
Hi, baby. That thing you're tasting, it's called skin. It's kind of weird. It's stretchy.
you can give an educated guess answer. It's written down somewhere, right? So you wouldn't be all the way wrong. So we had to do that. You dig?
For salon quality hair at home, Tresemme Hair Care Repair with Bondflex technology builds
You
new
dig?
hair bonds
That's
for
how we had
everyone.
to end up
Get
during
5
that.
times stronger hair with
Smarten
new
up
Tresemme
real
Hair
fast if
Care
you didn't
Repair.
know it. Don't be ashamed to later on go and pick it up.
That was like,
You
oh
know,
my god.
because let me tell you right now, it's not easy. It's not hard. You just got to donate the time to it. You didn't know the time that you might, some people might not realize the time that they spent was valuable time. But you do once it's something you want to do and you got to do, but you got to go back to this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm able to speed this up in my head and, you know, make it pop. So you give, because you might not have been interested. You might have been interested in going home playing with your toy. You might have been interested in doing something else other than that. So, hey.
Taking things of that nature. If anybody out there is considering the vaccine,
But that's what we're going to do. I'm just trying to make you feel a little bit more comfortable because, believe it or not, these pieces of papers that I was flashing around on on my other page, I think on here too, on my Facebook, but on my channel, the YouTube channel, I got a bunch of paper and stuff. You know, it's time consuming. They don't get it to you, right? You know, I was on the campus and I was a role model. I was also dorm vice president. Then I graduated to dorm president. You know, this is all in the 80s, around the end of the 80s, from 87 through to 1989. You know, and I started that journey really in 1983. Yeah, 1983, where I went went over to Utah, Salt Lake City, Job Corps, and they offered offered a lot more than they did in general high school, except for the sports. You know, yeah, you can get into that, but it was all the trades you can put on your belt. You know how you take beads and put on, or beads and put on a string. All those beads would be carpentry, auto mechanics, welding, uh, uh, plumbing, masonry. Could be what I want to say. Work with food or whatever. Uh, or anything. Or you can stay there, be a lifer, and teach somebody else coming in on campus. You know, these different trades. They're all there for you. And just think, if you went there before you even graduated, before you was even supposed to have graduated from high school, right? Look at all them feathers in your hat. You run through it someday. Yeah. A lot of times, see, I'm gonna give you this quick history. Omaha public schools, I went to all of them. Then, you get in this position. I wasn't no problem kid. I wasn't no bully or none of that type of shit. And I really didn't fuck with people. But, they got a way of, trying to make that you. And it's not really you, because they want you to be in the basket with all the other little rotten eggs. You dig what I'm saying? Any goddamn way. So, I went to ISC, and I learned there that, that's where I advanced. Like, it's like when you got in trouble and they sent you to the little portables in the back for a week or two from the main, students from the main, uh, uh, you know, regular population with a little goddamn, everybody come to school, everybody all dressed up, everybody grinning at each other on the way to class and all that shit. They move you out of the mainstream and put you back there in the portable and then sit you down. That's when you learn more than you did when you was there, or you end up going to summer school. Don't be afraid to take yourself to that summer school. Just for kicks, go. Why not? You ain't missing shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You learn more at summer school. There's a lot of probably other little testimonies. They tell you the same thing. They learn more in summer school than they learn in damn regular goddamn school year. They put it all together. You come to that classroom, you like, summer school, because you don't want to flunk. And it's from 6 to 12 o'clock till you be really ready for a regular day. You might as well get the rest of them off, because hell, we ain't gonna do nothing but go home, you know what I mean? So, and they sit there and come in there, and I want to know, they want to know who was getting it and who wasn't getting it, and what was it you was missing out of it, and then go up on the board real quick, because ain't nobody gonna leave my class without knowing it today. You're gonna learn it today. And find out did y'all have that same problem? Well, I had a problem over here and it still didn't come out right. Yeah, well, and they show you the back for how to manipulate it. Then you be like, oh, that's where they're getting it off. You didn't, they was just here, this is that, this is this, and this is that. You sit down, they scratch the bullshit on the board, and then sit down and read a book and give you that hour, 45 minutes, and you're writing the same stuff they scratched up on the table, and all of them's wrong. The only answer was right was the one that you scratched up that did all together. You get home, you put homework or whatever, you go and you do whatever you saw up there and read part of that in the book, and it still came out wrong. So then when you got to summer school or you got to a position where you just head to head and they're teaching you this stuff and what does it mean, all of a sudden it clicks in your head and you start rolling. Ain't nobody stopping. Well, I didn't want to make this video too long. And, you know, when I come back, we're going to get from this page and carry on. See, we're going to get to it. Right? We're going to rock and roll. We're going to get to this thing. We're going to be in the know. So no matter what, when you see, you can't go wrong when you put this or that or this is a this and that's a, you see what I'm talking about? So we're going to get back into it. You keep visiting my channel, you're going to learn something. That's the kind of nigga. That's the kind of nigga I done turned into. Ain't nobody finna be left behind. That's the way I always believe from Boys Club on. You know, if you trying to learn something, and if I know it, I'll try to help you with it. Trust me, it ain't no good feeling sitting there knowing your brains work just as good as anybody else's. What is it that's making you get all this? When your paper come back from the teacher, it look like a bloody chicken and walk across your damn paper. You know, even the smiley face got a goddamn got a black eye, beat up. Yeah. So yeah, you run through this shit, you get so damn tired, man. This shit you start running through it, man. It's like shit through a goose. I'm tell you, folks be like, look around hard and don't worry, put them on through there. You ain't gonna make it anyway. And then look around. Oh, what are you doing here? Congrats, come on in. You know, sit on down and start giving you the fuck you need. You know, once you get into this, it ain't gonna be no question, no answer, nothing they can throw at you that you don't have an answer for, or an educated guesses if they would say. So we're in this together. This funky COVID. Try and keep your patients. Don't swarm. Don't swarm nothing. I know you want to, but don't do it. 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 Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. These motherfuckers, they gonna give you your goddamn little shitty stimulus thing. If they ain't giving it, got to by law, they got to get shit up. Don't swarm yet. Woo. Well, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, and then I'm gonna get on off of here. If you love your gun rights, now you listen to me right good. Let me tell you something. The laws be really tripping because you got some people, they just want this to happen. Don't fall for this goddamn bullshit, man. You know, that don't go with the goddamn stimulus. All of a sudden, they want to go back in there and rewrite some shit, and then you ain't supposed to be infringed. You can't say what's in nobody's mind. But it don't help the son of a bitch. It's not to be infringed upon. That bill, whatever, the 14, 40, 30, 50, whatever the fuck it is, talking about these gun laws. You tell your congressman or whoever is supposed to be up there, you don't give a fuck about that shit. You ain't infringing, you ain't taking my goddamn guns. Period. I don't want to wait. I'm buying a gun tonight. I give them the money and everything. I can't walk out with my goddamn gun without a hassle until 30 fucking days later. It's 3 days now. But it'd be 30 fucking days later, right? Come on, man. And then they write, and they never fail. They put something else with that. And something else. Look, who knows why the guy, it could be damn the way these females fucking suck each other, man. Could be, see, that's another thing too. All these domestic violences and shit. Yeah. You know, you ain't gonna write it like, yeah, from this point on, you get fucked up in some, you know, whatever that is, because that's what it is. That's what they talking about. Instead of the goddamn truth, you know. You know, here you got somebody, they had one discrepancy one time in their life. These motherfuckers want to go back and tell you can't never do this, and you might not have been that kind of aggressive person anyway. You just was sitting in front of it, but bitch know how to do that shit, drag you down there and drag your ass through a whole bunch of shit. Cause some motherfucking monkey head bastard, one of your goddamn tricks gonna see one of the niggas over there you hang with. Oh, I want that one over there. And play games and shit like he's something fucking special. When all you had to do was wait your ass to the end of the week till your nigga got his fucking check and go on and do whatever you was gonna do. But then you don't want him to know, so you take the goddamn guap, go play with your funky ass friend, fuck it all up. Then you really was gonna mention nothing. Now you just uncover the back on. That's the reason why you go over there, and then the motherfucker figure out because a whole bunch of what the hood gonna lie. Every time you go your ass to work or you turn your goddamn back, that bitch is ass cocked up in the air, sucking and fucking. So what else you want? Some people don't know how to handle that. It's like, oh damn, I'm glad I know that. Get shit. If I'm in your shit, I'm gonna grab my bags and get the fuck out. If it's my shit, you gonna get your shit and get the fuck out by any means necessary. Shit. You go fucking suck all you want. If that's what turned you the fuck on, then go ahead. And whoever the little fake ass nigga is, you such a bitch. You can't take that fucking hoe and go buy one of them goddamn little dollar houses and put that motherfucking bitch in it. You understand me? Now, you can go there and fuck all you want. It's your little dollar house. Goddamn bitch live in the motherfucker. Now, be a man, bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm saying. Hold your goddamn square. These niggas be thinking they all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so ridiculous. This whole act a fool on him all day. It's like, that ain't shit. If the goddamn with me, the goddamn bitch wants you so bad, and bitch, why don't you go your ass on with him then? I just gotta be honest with you. Yeah, the way you get slapped in your goddamn face is if you and this nigga on my shit, I can't never catch him because you on a block when it's time to whoop his fucking ass like a man. Hold your square. You know? Till you get slap the shit out of you two to the ground. Get your shit and get the fuck out then. There's somebody wasting their time with you when they could have been doing any damn thing else. Shit. Fuck y'all, man. That's these stupid ass relationships that way. I feel it's just the truth. But anyhow, then you want to drag him down there, drag him all out. You know the 9 times out of 10, they got a gun, they got that work on him, got everything. You gonna stand back and watch him just get all fucked up behind you, wanting some other nutting ass goddamn nigga down the street when he's a bitch ass nigga. He just could have took you like a fucking dog and got you your own doghouse. Now you run all that shit over there. Please believe me. Listen. It's real educated women know I don't fuck around. If you out here fucking some other guy, I don't give a fuck if it's your child, it ain't my baby, the punk ass daddy, right? Then I throw you out and you're on the goddamn curb, that's you and his problem. I will put you out on your funky ass, bitch. Then get out the fuck out with them. It's all about some kind of love or something, y'all got. Then what seems to be the fucking problem? Why you want to crush my groove? Yeah, you trying to sabotage and kill my fucking character. I'm a much smoother nigga than that. Trust me. You know, I could be the nigga that's all compassionate and monogamous, or I could just be a dog. You know, shit. Are you trying to crush my groove? All these other women is like, yeah, with the schools and everything, or know them from another time. You know, yeah. Turn come up, oh shit. Let's ride then. But damn, I gotta go off here. I don't want to make this too long. Every time I get on, I rinky dink with the guitar, then I riff a little bit. You know, I fret on the guitar and then riff a little bit, and then fret on the guitar. But I'll be back, so don't worry about it. But you know, I'm just letting you know I ain't that kind of nigga. But you got just always communication is key. Talk to a motherfucker. Talk to a motherfucker. Don't try to play it by like a fucking lame. Cause that nigga ain't shit. He ain't no real nigga. There's too many real niggas, man. Nigga shit. I'll just go and get your shit and come on over here. Come on. I am my ass, bitch. You don't get no money. You know what I mean? Let's get weed. Bring your motherfucking asshole to this motherfucking house I got over here for you. And that's it. Or stay your ass over there, cause I ain't I'm back over here with the good dude. I ain't gotta keep fucking on with this good dude. All that old shit. When I wake around, I don't worry about that bullshit. I don't worry about that bullshit. Well, I got to go, y'all. I don't make this video too long, otherwise it'll be hard. If some bitch don't want to load up on nothing, I got to break this bitch down. Break it down in little itty bitty pieces. Shit. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Don't swarm nothing. They gonna get you your stimulus. Don't worry. I'll be back.